I'm sure at some point or another in your life, you've heard someone say, do what you love and the money will come. And although that might be true, sometimes it's not true. You know, if you love to sit on the couch and do nothing all day, probably the money's not going to come. But I do know for a fact that if you do what you love, you will be far more successful and better at it. And here's how I know. When I graduated from high school a long time ago, I got into Lehigh University. My grades were great in high school, and I got to Lehigh University, which would make me a small fish in a big pond, coming from the small pond as a big fish. And I struggled. I struggled to get good grades. I mean, I was killing myself to get C's, where I had just come from getting A's and B's. So my major was accounting. So if you know me, you know that I do love accounting, or at least bookkeeping in some sense. But I got through 3 years of college with my degree, with my major in accounting. And I said, I was two classes away from finishing my major in accounting. And I said, you know what? I don't want to be an accountant. I don't want to do this. So I redid everything, and I went back the next year and declared my major in marketing, which meant that I had to take all the core classes for my marketing degree now. So that meant I had to take all the hard classes, right, in marketing, which was about, I think, 6 or so. So I went from taking 5 classes a semester and doing not so good to taking 6 classes of the harder classes and doing the best I ever did. So by changing my major from accounting to marketing, I flourished. I got the best grades I ever got, and I was never happier. So there's my example of do what you love, do what fuels you, because you will do it so much better than doing something that you don't like in the first place. That's your tip of the week.